we're going to talk about going from drilling mode to idle mode here at camp. It all starts in the DCC, and the important things are directing all your flow to tank 1 and watching your pressures when you do that, so there's no pressure spike. So we can look on the computer here, and as it's set up right now, this is drilling mode. So we have 2 heaters for the rod well. Those will be switched over to tank 1, so all your heaters will be targeted to tank 1. However, it actually means that your flow is going down the rod well. And when you're switching to idle mode, you want to make sure that your flow to rod well has at least some value, and that way you can confirm that the water is in fact going down the rod well. So that is the beginning of idle mode, and we'll go outside and we'll take a look at which valves need to be changed. You have to send somebody up on tank 1 and send somebody to the RWS to switch the valving so that the water is in fact going down the rod well. Okay, here we are up on tank 1, and one of the things that you have to do to switch to idle mode after you've confirmed that water is coming back into the tank is confirm there's 3 valves in here. This always stays open, this red valve. This actually channels the water to the RWS and then down the rod well. And then the water is coming in through our surface hose, and these 2 valves control how much water goes into tank 1. Once you switch to idle mode, you'll close these off, and both of these will be fairly closed off, forcing the water down into the rod well. And that is idle mode, and that is usually 50 gallons per minute. So you can confirm on the DCC computer screen that you have 50 gallons per minute from the flow sensor going into the rod well. Okay, this, as I said, is going to the rod well, into the RWS, so you can follow this line, and it's a heated hose going into the RWS, and we'll go in there now and look at the valving that needs to position the water for idle mode. Okay, so you're looking at the heated hose from tank 1 going to the RWS where the water is going down the rod well. And zoom into this. So this is the hose that we just looked at, and then you can see it's going from water tank 1 to the RWS. Right in here, this always needs to be insulated so that it doesn't freeze, because this connection freezes frequently. Okay, here we are in the RWS, and there's 2 valves that you have to switch in order to get all your flow into idle mode and down the rod well. The first valve is here. The water is coming from tank 1, and so you switch this open, and this gets closed. Therefore, the water is actually coming in from tank 1, going down the rod well, and then it's coming back up from the rod well as cold water, and it's going through here and through the heaters back to tank 1. Stand by.